Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. It is Linda Joy on Magical Mondays. Welcome to another week and welcome to September. In Australia, we are now in spring, and I have to say,
hello, everyone.
Happy Monday. Gorgeous. So, okay, I've got a Zoom opening. And thank you for being here on a Zoom. If you would so videos. Okay, it looks like the comments aren't supported on YouTube, though I won't look at that right now. If you would like a card or a reading, let me know. And it will need to be via Instagram for now. Sorry about that. I just realized the comments are turned off. So let me investigate that. Anyway, Magical Monday. So today is September the 4th. There's a lot going on astrologically around the world, and the energies are intense as usual. There's six planets retrograde, and Jupiter just went retrograde today. And we're moving into the equinox on the 23rd of September. So we're in for a ride. As I say, just stay up on your surfboard, because last week, like we talked about, we had a super full moon, and the super full moon is all about, bringing up a lot of stuff for us. And this can be overwhelming for a lot of people. It's like there is so much on our plate, and I've been feeling this myself. It's like I'm at capacity, and so this is a time, especially since we're in Mercury retrograde, this is a time to just say no, slow down, and let go of things, let go of tasks and things right now, because it's a time to slow down. So if you felt like the full moon was really overwhelming for you, well, just look at what's out of balance, look at what's working, what's not working, and anything that's not working, let it go, and go within. So during this time of Mercury retrograde, and I'll also talk about the Venus direct, because Venus was also retrograde for a short little week, 10 days or a couple of weeks. So, but Mercury retrograde is a time just to slow down and be discerning. Okay, who is right, so Stephanie's going to be joining live, so I'll let Stephanie in. And so welcome, Stephanie. How are you? Okay, you're muted. So now, with Venus Venus was retrograde up until September the 3rd. In Australia, we're already on the 4th. So now that it's gone direct, well, this is a time of now reflecting, especially we've just come out of the retrograde, and reflecting on where you're at, reviewing things, stepping into your power. And this is about your personal power. So looking at what's important to you, looking at what makes you feel good, what makes you feel strong, making clear choices. Because also tomorrow, actually, this week as well, tomorrow, depending on where you are in the world, we also have Jupiter going retrograde. And so this is all about really things to support you. Sorry, I'm trying to read the chat and keep up with a lot of different screens here. So Venus, so sorry, we'll talk about Jupiter first. So Jupiter retrograde is all about creating more ease and flow in your life, and looking at things, where reviewing things, where are you putting your time and energy, and what supports you, and looking at different opportunities, what's coming up for you. But so because it is Mercury retrograde, this is not a time to be buying big purchases or buying or signing contracts, because unless you read the fine print really carefully and cross all your T's, dot your I's, and because this is a time to just slow down. And if you feel the urge to buy something, maybe just hold back. But also, if you are actually feeling like there's a block or something that is stopping you, there's a reason. So trust that there is a reason why things are not falling into place, because you are protected. Spirit's always protecting you from going down a path or making a choice that may be not for your highest good, or buying something. And if something's not flowing with ease and grace, there's a reason why it's not flowing with ease and grace. So just trust that you are being guided. And if there's a roadblock, there's a reason why you are delayed, or that it's, there's a why you're holding back. Okay. And just trust that. So this is a time of going within and listening to your inner guidance, and know that you're always protected and safe. So that's where we're at right now. But listen to your soul's wisdom. You know what resonates with you. You know what feels good, what feels right, what resonates with you, and what feels clear. It's about having clarity on your direction. Where are you going? Because when you slow down, that means that you're opening up your connection, reconnecting, but listening to your guidance, and slowing down to actually listen to your guidance coming through, listening to your connection with source, and all the answers are within you. So when you slow down and meditate and just take time out for you, all the answers, you'll have clarity on everything going forward in your life. And so I really strongly suggest that anything that's not working for you, reevaluate, review. And especially when it comes to finances, relationships, relationships could be triggered at this time. So it's reevaluating and looking at those relationships. Are they working? and also any connections or of relationships. This could be in the workplace, it could be family, friends, colleagues, neighbors, anyone. And if you're triggered, that's an opportunity for you to go within and go, whoa, I'm feeling this emotion, because that's that Mars energy. So there's so much happening astrologically on the planet. That's why just take a step back and listen to what's coming up for you. And before you make that next step, really just trust your inner guidance, and only make the choices that make you feel good and make you feel strong. Okay, because with Venus today going direct, it's helping you to review but see things from a different perspective, a different outlook on life, is what we're looking at. And just like I always say, when you slow down, you actually just come back to your heart. And then a lot of the emotions that people are feeling, it's just fear. It's all fear-based. So don't buy into it. Just trust your inner guidance. Come back to your heart, because there's only two emotions, love or fear. So when you're in, how would love respond to this, especially if you're triggered in relationships? Take a step back. Don't react or respond to that person in that moment, and or don't send that email, or don't make that phone call if you are feeling triggered, especially in professional relationships. So, and as we move into the spring equinox, well, the autumn on the northern hemisphere, it's the autumn equinox. The energy is just going to get stronger. And then in October, there's also a solar eclipse as well. So there's a lot happening around the world. And yes, Stephanie, I am doing readings. I'm just going to choose a card on the collective, the Mystical Journey Oracle. I'm choosing a card from. And what can I do for you, Stephanie? If what's your question? And I've got a few different decks here, but I'm going to choose a card from the Mystical Journey for everybody right now, about the energies, about, we've just come out of the super moon. We've got Mercury retrograde. We've got Jupiter also retrograde right now. Venus going direct today. See that it's there's a lot going on. So emotionally, if you're feeling emotional at this time, just be gentle with yourself. Okay. So choosing a card, and we have the Path. Very interesting. So 20 and this is where we're all on that path, right? Let me just, the print is so small, so let me just okay, so there are many different paths that lie ahead of you. Which one will you choose? The Path card appears when you have some decisions to make and you cannot work out which direction is best for you. As with the Seven of Cups in the tarot, there are too many choices being offered and you are crippled by your indecision. If you look closely, however, both paths in the forest, actually lead through to the same destination and then continue into the unknown. If you knew exactly what to expect in life, things would be boring and predictable. One of the delights of the earth life are the many joyful surprises that are in store for you along the way. The question you must ask yourself, sorry, I've got a hair here, is what experiences you would like as you journey along your life path. Get really clear about what is important to you. Then once you understand this, you can take action. Be courageous and move forward. There will be many mysteries to discover along your journey, all of which will lead to freedom and self-realization. And really, that is what we're all here to discover more about ourselves, to follow our inner guidance. There's many paths in life. And just like I say, if you're going down a path and it may not be for your highest good and destiny, Spirit is always protecting you and will give you the best possible outcome on that choice. So really, you can do no wrong. Even when we go off path, we actually are led back to our original destination. It's a bit like, you know, setting up your GPS. And because I'm from a boating family, I can relate to being on a boat and the weather just pushes you off path. And so what happens is it's like you are way off course if the winds are really strong, and you've just got to keep course correcting and navigating back onto to head towards your goal. So that's the same in life. We may go off path, but we always come back to our original path on our original purpose, why we're here. And I mean, that's one of the areas I help individuals with, is coming back and realigning to your soul's mission, to your soul's purpose, why you are here on this earth at this time. And it's clearing up all that scattered energy that is taking you off course. And so I'll use an example of a relationship. You can be in a relationship that is dysfunctional, codependent, could be abusive, could be the worst thing. This is what people get in trouble with. They actually keep going back and trying again. But guess what? It's the end, the same result at the end. So you can save yourself a lot of time. This is why I say go within, listen to your heart. Is this for my highest good? And follow your true authentic self. So let me just read this comment from okay, so Stephanie, in a homeless shelter. Well, if you're in a homeless shelter, that's not the most I mean, I hope you're safe, because it's your environment. And if you're in an environment that is not supportive for your health, well, it will affect mentally, emotionally, physically, energetically. But this is where reconnect with your heart, what's important to you. I'm going to choose a card from the Keepers of Light. These are the Ascended Masters, Stephanie. And well, when you say you're not sure if mold is here, you either see it or you don't. So ask, is that a yes or a no? Do you physically see mold? and exactly what right. And Stephanie, it could be also the energies at the moment. If you know, if you've got that foggy brain syndrome, that's why I really recommend to meditate and go within 3 months. What's the question? So I'm just going to shuffle, see if a card falls out for you. And okay. You've been sick without having more details or having a conversation with you personally. It's like, what is your body needing right now? And it could be nurturing yourself with good quality food, nourishing your soul, and doing spiritual practices to help you to heal your body. And then looking at the area of your body, you know, when people say, you know, I'm sick, it's like, well, what specifically, and what are you sick with? Because that's just a symptom, but it's also any illness or anything that's going on with your immune system, because our immune system is our protection to always keep us healthy. And so if your energy is low, and especially if you're under stress, that can lower your immune system, because that's where the body's in that fight and flight, and it lowers your immune system. So then you pick up illnesses or viruses or colds or flus and things like that. So in regards to your health, what I recommend is opening up, and you can heal your body just by visualizing and bringing through pure source energy through your body, healing every cell in your body. Does that make sense, Stephanie? Great. And you say, I normally have great intuition. So awesome. Listen to your intuition. And what are you learning right now from being sick for 3 months? Listen to your intuition. Your brain is sick too. So I'm assuming that you mean mentally. Mentally. Okay, this is the card that I chose. It is care and compassion. Choose to be love and do what is right for everyone included. Offer a helping hand. So Kuan Yin is one of the beautiful, loving souls, beings that is around us, and she's all about love. And so yeah, she's a goddess. I mean, when Kuan Yin comes, it's just a blessing. So the meaning is, first of all, the keepers of light want to acknowledge all the service and commitment you have offered to others. You are all love. if you are finding it difficult with anyone at the moment, the best way you can move forward is to go beyond wanting to understand why or how they are the way that they are. Just move beyond their behavior, mistakes, and challenges. This card brings a message of friendship and care, helping you see that those around you do have the best intentions, even if it doesn't always seem that way. Move into compassion and develop a greater understanding. This will elevate your spirit and connection to love. So beautiful. It's really about be the love that you are and bring through the love for you, because, you know, put your oxygen mask on first before helping others, and just know that everyone is doing the best they can and no one is waking up with the intention of saying wanting to ruin your life. So just have compassion for yourself and for others, and those around you. If they're triggering you or bringing you down, well then send them love, but first of all look after you. And like I said, you know, the energy right now is about slowing down. We've got Mercury retrograde until the 14th of September, but there's always a shadow time after that. It's a time of going within, reflecting, reviewing on everything in your life, taking time out for you and listening to your soul, listening to your inner guidance, listening to source, meditating, journaling, connecting with nature and going within. And when you can truly make time for you, well, then everything else in the external world really doesn't matter, because there's so much happening in the external world that if that's what's taking your focus away, well, it's going to bring your energy down, and that will affect your immune system. And then that will also affect your health and well-being. And overall, it's taking you off your path of being the magnificent, powerful being that you are. And so come back to your heart, come back to who you truly are and what truly matters for you and what's important to you. You will be guided every step of the way. And like I said, you're always protected. You're always protected. And every human being on this earth is always protected. And regardless of the choices. But regardless of the choices, you could actually make better choices so that you don't need to go through the challenges that you're experiencing. So if you're experiencing lots of challenges and lots of hurdles and lots of banging your head against the brick wall feeling, well, guess what? Take a new path. So that was the message that came through, is which path are you on? And then Kuan Yin is all about love and compassion, coming back to your heart. So trust and go within and follow your path, but make it fun and easy. And because if you're trying to please everyone in the external world, well, then that's not going to work for you. And this is why I mentioned about relationships and reviewing those relationships. And are they healthy for you? Are they working for you? Or are they toxic? Are they codependent? Is it abusive? Whatever. It's about reviewing all of those relationships, reviewing what is coming up for you personally, and looking at the emotions, looking at the triggers, and and transmuting the energy in a way so it comes from a place of love. So every time, you feel triggered, we'll take a step back, and how would love respond to this? Because this is a time for you to learn and grow as a soul, and every being on this planet is always learning and growing. So just know that you are loved, you are protected, you're always being guided by spirit, who love you unconditionally, and it just follow your path. Every single being on this earth is on their path. Whether their life is working or not working, none of your business. No one's business except for them. They're taking responsibility for the choices they make, and whether it means being a victim and sitting at rock bottom and feeling sorry for yourself, well, then that's what is going on. So I hope that helped, Stephanie. You've disappeared, so I think I might have hit the nail on the head there. If anyone would actually like a personal reading, let me know, reach out. You can always book a clarity call on my website, lindabenn.com. And I wish everyone a magical week, a magical week of miracles, and trust the magic within you. Trust those magical moments that you create in your life every day, as well as the situations, the circumstances that you create and attract and manifest into your life. It's like, make it magical. So sending much love, many blessings, and have a wonderful week. Just to let you know, next week I will be in Fiji. I leave for Fiji this week, so I'll be in a different location next week, but I'll still do the Magical Mondays